you don't think about or you don't talk about winning streaks, but you guys do have a chance to maybe possibly break a record this weekend. I'm wondering if you knew about the Arizona team that originally had it, Mike's team, and if you've ever spoken to him about that.
No, 100%. I'm not somebody that even knows unless you all are saying it. I don't count the wins. I don't look back in the record books. What does this do for us? What does it give us? It gives us maybe a bragging right. Our players don't talk about it. I don't talk about it. We don't think about it. We just want to get to the World Series. That's it. However that looks. So it doesn't give us anything. It doesn't give us a trophy. I mean, trophies stay here forever. Titles stay here forever. Records are meant to be broken. Nobody thought that Stacey Newman's record would break, and then Chamberlain broke it, then Allo broke it. I mean, these records are all going to be broken, and nobody's going to care anymore. So I don't get caught up in that, nor does the team. So it's just focusing on what we want, what our goal has been from the beginning, and that is getting to be in that final 8.
Does it make it easier, though, that this is happening during the postseason and you've got that stuff right in front of you than maybe last year when you had the long streak to start the season?
Again, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not talking about it, so I don't know. I will tell you one thing that is more on my mind than anything is this is trusting. This is our last weekend officially in NCAA play, that this is the last time we'll be on Marita Hynes Field. That means something to me because my life was built right here. So those are things that I care more about than winning streaks.
Along those lines, what do you remember of the first time you came to the stadium?
I didn't have to pick up trash before practice like we did over at Reeves Park. We didn't get kicked off the field at 5 o'clock because they had to get the fields ready for slow pitch. I mean, that's what we were dealing with. We were just you would never know we were a collegiate team by the way we were treated when we went over there. When I came here, I felt like we went from playing basketball on the blacktop to coming into a real gymnasium. That's kind of what it felt like, just a big step up. Now we're going from a gymnasium to a castle. So it's just a wow factor. But right now our field here is probably not in the top 4 in the Big 12. And we're still getting recruits to come here. We're still winning games here. The fans are still pushing their way into the stadium. So it just, whether it looks beautiful or not, or whether it has enough seats or not, it's still where this program was born, right here.
How much of that do you think was the natural evolution of Title IX after Title IX? And how much is this program just kind of taking it to another level?
Yeah, I think that was big for us, and if it's big for us, it becomes big for other programs as well. And showing that we had a winning culture really, and the fact that we were really struggling over at Reeves Park, it was necessary. It was necessary. And then adding seats and so forth. But we've outgrown it almost as soon as we got in it. So that's the beauty of it.
We learned this week that Marita Hynes is actually making the drive
Yes.
this weekend. How
Yeah.
special is that? What's your relationship?
Very tight. Okay, so Marita Hynes hired me. When I had my youngest son, I was pregnant, and it was the first time he was born on January 6th. It was the first time we've ever driven in snow. So we had to go from Norman to Oklahoma City. And we tried to leave real early because I knew it was about time. And so we drove probably 20 miles an hour just to get up there. And Marita Hynes had no idea where we were. And so she's calling the highway patrol, and she's trying to find out where we are and what happened. Are we okay? So she's always been extremely caring. She was there after DJ was born. She was, besides my husband, she was the first one to hold him. So there's just always this family connection. I talk to her often, and she's the reason why I'm here.
You talked about that last game. Is that the kind of thing that is going to make you emotional whenever you get through that last game, or is that something that kind of comes further down the road?
I don't know. I don't know. It just depends on a lot of things, It's bittersweet. I sure am going to miss it, but at the same time, I cannot wait until it's like, living in a home that, you've lived in for years and years and years, and it's hard to, take all your pictures down and know that your family grew up in this home, but now we have an opportunity for a new beginning. That's how I look at it. So there's a lot of memories, a lot of beautiful trophies that just lay around this locker room like they're doorstops, because we have no place to put them. So now to be able to showcase all this to the public is going to be tremendous for recruits, going to be tremendous. I think I told you guys I've always taken recruits down to football and said, look what they have. Isn't this great? And they're like, yeah. What? Who cares? Look at all these Nike shoes. Which one would you like? Oh, I like that one. I'm like, what are we doing? What am I doing? So now I know at our place we will be self-contained and have everything we need to wow a recruit, and the fans will be wowed. So there's just so much more for us there that you just gotta let go. But my memories will always live here.
Are there plans to honor Marita?
I think so. We're trying to get NCAA approval of the script and what it says. They're so tight on all of that. So we have to get their approval, and she'll be front and center.
For more information, you can visit tulsaworld.com.